Hey everyone, this is Max Goldberg from livingmaxwell.com. I write about organic products, news, trends, legislation, GMO labeling, which we do not have in this country. I have a pressed organic juice directory, pressjuicedirectory.com. Find pressed organic juice wherever you travel throughout the world. And I also run the Organic Food Industry Group on LinkedIn. Probably about close to 14,000 members now. I send out a weekly curated email. So if you're on LinkedIn, please join. Please type in below where you are watching from today. Got a really special guest today, one of my very close friends. Hey Serge, how are you? Hope you all had an awesome weekend. I've got a real marketing expert in the organic industry. Colleen, Amy, Iowa. Hey, Tom and Susan, Florida. Brandy in Florida. Little Wooden Bear. Hello. Santa Cruz. Hey, Amber. Hey, Orbsy. And if you are on Snapchat, please make sure you're following me there. You can find me on Snapchat, Max Organic. Salt Lake City, New Jersey. All right, let's get started here. I want to introduce my very good friend, Greg Fleishman. He is the CEO and founder of Purely Righteous Brands. Greg, awesome to have you here.
Thanks for having me, Max.
You know, Greg has won. Greg, at the big trade shows, I always give out my awards for best trade show booth. And Greg, you've won my best trade show booth how many years? You've won it at least twice, maybe 3 times.
Yes, at least 3 times.
And 3 times. We got some trolls here today. Let me just block this guy. So Greg, a lot of people saying hi to you. So Greg's going to talk about a few of the drinks. Greg is really a marketing expert in the industry. He's one of the best marketing people in the industry. And he and I always geek out. I call him up and we talk about ingredients and products and what we think is going to happen in the future. So he and I, like you and I, totally geek out together.
Yeah, for sure. On ingredients, new health need states.
So let's talk about what are the few of the things that you're really excited about these days?
Well, right now one is a new way to cleanse the body. So we started it off with detoxing, then it moved to cleanse, and now we've got things like a clearing tonic and novel ways in which you can clear the body of all the bad stuff. So this product called Modern Alchemy, it's new, launching into Whole Foods Northeast and online, has some really novel ingredients. It's the first beverage to use, instead of raw apple cider vinegar, it's using coconut cider vinegar. So
coconut cider vinegar?
Yes. So
never heard of that.
Fermented coconut cider vinegar. Coconuts inherently have antimicrobial properties to them, so you get that more so than apple cider vinegar. So you get that in the coconut cider vinegar, plus a better flavor. You know, coconut it tastes very good and it works well within beverages. So you got something like that in there. Great antimicrobial, really pulls out all the bad stuff, gets it out of the body. It's got lemon rind. Lemon rinds themselves have 30 detox properties in them. That's a big one there. And then it's also got reishi mushroom and uva ursi and milk thistle to really give your liver a bath. So clearing is the new cleanse, if you will.
Well, let's hold on one second. What is clearing?
So that is a more natural way to go after the organs that are responsible for eliminating toxins from the body, primarily kidneys and liver. Okay. And you have to agitate and get a process going. So green tea is the base for this item, and what that does is it accelerates the other properties that are in this beverage. So things like the cider vinegar and the lemon and the uva ursi, things like that, identify and suck out all of the toxins in the body and then eliminate them through things like uva ursi.
Very cool. So this drink here, this is not a certified organic drink, but nearly every ingredient in here is. The only thing that isn't is the honey. Is that right?
It's the honey, because honey is still not organically. Organic honey is still difficult to source. It's you can get it primarily from South America. It's not consciously grown to at least our liking, and the taste can be a little.
Can I try this, Greg?
Yes.
All right.
So
I'm going to give.
It's got ghost pepper in it. So
it's got ghost pepper.
Why green tea and not white tea? It does have matcha green tea in it.
This is really good. This has a real kick. Cayenne pepper?
It's ghost pepper.
Ghost pepper. Like this a lot. Here's the product, Martin. Now, where can people buy this?
So you can buy this online, and if you're in the Whole Foods Northeast region, it's available there in all stores.
So Aubrey wants to know, why do we need to clear?
we accumulate toxins through the foods we eat, through the environment around us. It's always good to keep your body in prime condition, and if you want to have maximum energy, maximum health, you've got to eliminate those toxins on a regular basis. And it starts with the kidneys, it starts with the digestion tract, it starts with the liver. And if you can get your body fully clear, then you will see an improvement in your energy. You will see your improvement in weight management and overall wellness.
Now, I'm looking at the ingredient. This is a crazy ingredient list. You must have loved putting this in. Reishi, even though you just said it, reishi, coconut vinegar, matcha, lemon rind, ghost pepper,
burdock root,
milk thistle. Crazy. These are awesome ingredients.
Red clover, sickle pod. It's got seaweed in it.
Is this sort of like your dream product?
This is my dream product because when I don't have crap in my body, I feel so much better. I feel like I've got the energy. I can sleep better. And so this was designed with that in mind.
So, Greg, for those of you just joining, this is Max Goldberg from livingmaxwell.com. I have my organic food show here on Periscope every Monday and Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern. And please make sure you're following me here on Periscope at Living Maxwell and also on Snapchat, Max Organic. Today I've got Greg Fleishman. He's one of the best marketing execs in the organic food industry, and with a real, would you say a real emphasis on beverages? Is that sort of your, or do you, food as well?
It's food as well. It's 50-50 these days.
And Greg you were the chief marketing officer at Sambazon, at Suja.
Right, Coca-Cola, and then also at Kashi.
Coca-Cola and Kashi, and then Temple Turmeric as well.
Temple Turmeric as well.
And let's show that drink. So, someone wants to know if you're still involved with Epic.
No.
No.
We're still buddies.
You're still friends?
Yes.
Just got acquired by General Mills, right?
Right.
Okay.
Fantastic brand.
Next drink is a good friend of Living Maxwell, Temple Turmeric. So what is the deal with Pure Mega? Tell us about this one, Greg.
So the primary purpose of this product and this brand in general is to help manage inflammation in the body. It's more and more studies have come out, and this has been time tested in India for hundreds of years, that inflammation is also another culprit that can hold out your health. So if it's optimized, you're getting a much better, a healthier, happier life. And so turmeric is a major step towards balancing inflammation in the body. And Temple's the expert at that. This particular product, Mega, has more turmeric in it than any other product on the planet. It's 1,700 milligrams of turmeric, and it's the right dosage, if you will, that you would need to really affect your inflammation response. So when you think about pills or the spices you might put in your food, that is 1/10 the amount that you would get in a bottle of Temple. And so it's the highest quality turmeric at efficacious levels, really designed to help manage your positive inflammation response. It's which is something that not a lot of people have thought about, but when they learn about it, they're like, oh, no, duh, what a great way to improve my health by managing this inflammation. It's very difficult to lose weight when you've got inflammation in the body, you've got aches and pains, you've got digestion issues. That all is occurring because, in part, to inflammation. So this I think is a go-to brand. I really like it.
So Greg, when we were both at Natural Products Expo West a few weeks ago, what were a few of your key takeaways and sort of any trends that you saw, or any products you saw? What were your a few key takeaways from the show?
A lot of it has to do with food waste. So finding other ways to repurpose byproducts in the growing process or the manufacturing process. I think of brands like Back to the Roots, who are very expert in some of the coffee grounds and how they've repurposed them into their herb farms. And then you've got the Regrain Bar, which is awesome at taking hops, so byproduct of the hops, and beer making process is generating some of this extra grain and then translating that into a bar. So repurposing, addressing food waste is something that we see a growing trend on. We're obviously starting to see biodynamic begin to take off. It's the most sustainable form of agriculture on the planet, and it really regenerates the soil And we're seeing that. Back to the Roots is another one, just launched recently, a cereal that is all biodynamic. You're seeing teas launch. There's a new product called Well that you can get at Whole Foods that is using biodynamic ingredients. So not only does it taste amazing, but it's the most sustainable form of agriculture, which is now being termed regenerative agriculture. When you start hearing a term like that, that is showing that we're advancing the ball. It's beyond just sustainability,
Awesome.
beyond organic. So that we think is really good.
Greg, someone wants me to taste this. Can I open this up?
Yeah.
All right, can you open that up?
Yeah, I will.
So any other questions for me, for Greg, anything in the marketing industry or marketing and organic? Any questions, please type them in below. Now I'm going to try this. This is there someone at the door?
No.
What's that beep? Jill likes the mango lassi. We have a visitor here. Any other questions or comments? I'm a big fan of the Temple turmeric, and so I really love this brand. If you can get the extra turmeric with the anti-inflammatory properties. We have a visitor. Galit, you want to come into this Periscope? Okay, Greg. Any other comments or questions before we sign off?
No, I agree.
Yeah, explain biodynamic.
Agree
again.
on the biodynamic. It's going to take a village to explain. It's a very complicated form of agriculture. But essentially,
can I jump in there 1 second?
Yeah.
This tastes a lot different from the other Temple turmeric drinks.
You know,
it's like thicker. It's heavier.
A lot of that is because it's using pureed turmeric right now. So all of those include a pulp, if you will. So that's generating that thickness.
This is much thicker than any other Temple turmeric drink out there.
It tastes like a ginger carrot.
Yeah, no, it does. So it really does.
That's actually a telltale sign about whether you have a high quality turmeric product in general that's a beverage or food, is it should have a little bit of a carrot ginger bite to it.
Yes, I like it, Orbsy. I think it's really good. I would definitely buy this. And really good. Greg, any final words?
No, I think it's great. I think go out there, buy biodynamic, and check out all the other forms of sustainable agriculture.
What else is good for turmeric? Is good for other things besides inflammation. Doesn't it have anti-cancer properties as well?
You know, that has been discussed. It hasn't been proven out through any legitimate study. And if you go to India, they think of it as something as a cure-all for a number of different ailments. It has been time-tested over generations. Such an honored and revered spice because it goes beyond inflammation in some other areas. But we think, the University of Maryland has proven out that turmeric really helps with inflammation. That's what we feel confident in linking it to health-wise.
Greg, it's so awesome to finally do a Periscope with you.
I know.
You're a wealth of information, and I'm so glad we had you on.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Hey, everyone. Thank you so much for watching today. Please make sure you're following me here on Periscope at Living Maxwell and also on Snapchat, Max Organic. I've got some other great guests this week, so please make sure you're following me. Just one final question. Jill want to know, can you buy that Ohana turmeric on its own or no?
No, it's grown exclusively for Temple.
Oh, grown exclusively for Temple. So there you go. Glad you enjoyed it, Stephanie. Thank you, everyone, for watching today, and have a beautiful day. Take care. Bye-bye. Shutting off.